How's it going, guys? My name is Jakefog and welcome back to episode number 49 of my Football Manager 2020 journey, here today with Leeds United, and today we're starting on the profile of Kelvin Ibrahim. If you did miss the episodes last season, this guy came through our youth academy, and I'm starting on his profile today because he is going to get a start, because we do have our first game in the Europa League first up, and then after that we've got a game against Aston Villa. My plan is to start this guy in every single Europa League game that we have, unless it starts going horrendously wrong. I'm pretty confident that we'll do all right in the Europa League, but I'm also not particularly bothered about it. My focus this season is more on the league than the Europa League. But obviously, if we start losing all of our games and young Kelvin here doesn't really do anything, he won't be starting as many games, but he'll still make the bench at least for every single game. With regards to my group, I'll show it in a second, but I believe it is Feyenoord who we play today, Trabzonspor and Molde. I think that's who we've got in the group. So yeah, Kelvin Ibrahim obviously came through our youth academy, you can see here, came through last season, did make his debut at the end of the season. He is part English, part Nigerian, born in Banbury, and he's touted as the next Michael Owen. And I mean, as long as he doesn't have the injury proneness and he's a little less boring, I'll be more than happy with him being the next Michael Owen, or at least his own version of Michael Owen. But anyway, enough about Kelvin Ibrahim out of the way. Let's talk about what has happened since we last met, and I'm sure you may be able to tell by the title, it's gone pretty well to start the season. So first up, after our 4-0 victory against Manchester United in the Community Shield, we took on Fulham at home to open up, or to start off our league campaign, and a great ball in from Davis, and Vignato was there at the far post to finish it off. And then Leandro Garcia finished off the scoring in the 56th minute, should I say, with a nice finish from close range. He could not miss, and a pretty confident game to start the season. You know, we were by far the better team. Fulham actually had more of the ball, but you can see there, even though they had plenty of the ball, they didn't really create many chances, and we managed to create chances with the limited possession that we had, and we came away with a 2-0 victory. Then after that, we went away to the Etihad. Obviously, I'd kind of earmarked this as a tough fixture to start off the season, but a great run and a great ball from Vignato saw Garcia through one-on-one. He finished it first time into the far corner, and that was the only goal of the game. Relatively even. Manchester City probably just about had the slight better of it, but we managed to put the ball in the back of the net when it mattered, and a 1-0 win at the Etihad in our second game of the season. I mean, you just love to see it, don't you? Then following on from that, Southampton at home, we got a penalty. Vignato slotted it home in the 56th minute, and that was the only goal of the game. Again, not very much possession. It's been interesting to see how, I think that's 3 games already to start off the season in the league anyway, where we've had less possession, but we've come away with the win. 1-0, another clean sheet. Vignato on the score sheet once again. I mean, what a signing he's turning out to be already. Then after that, it was a trip to the Hawthorns, and we got things off to an absolute flyer. Alphonso Davies pulling it back to Bogus, and a fantastic strike into that near top corner just 4 minutes in, and things got even better. 7 minutes in, Bastoni heading home Soderberg's cross, and just like that, 7 minutes into the game, we're 2-0 up. And then we finished off our scoring for the game with a fantastic finish from Davies. Great ball over from Soderberg. Davies volleyed it into the far corner on the stroke of half time. And that was that. And finally, we had a little bit more possession than our opposition. Again, we fully deserved the win today, or in this game at least, should I say. Today? It wasn't today. It was a few days ago. But yeah, 3-0 win away at West Brom. And I mean, our 100% start continues. Another clean sheet as well. And then last but not least, Manchester United away. They were looking for revenge after our 4-0 thrashing of them in the Community Shield. And well, thanks to Alphonso Davies, that did not happen, scoring the only goal of the game. Well, I say the only goal of the game, you can see here. They actually had, if we watch it, they actually had 2 goals disallowed for offside in injury time. And, well, we got a little bit lucky. But, I mean, they're offside. They weren't goals that should have counted. That was a great finish from Martial. Offside. And then even later on in the 94th minute, I was not happy at this. Just watch this. I think it's the ball from Pavlenka. Just aimlessly lumps it upfield. De Jong's there to intercept it. Plays it over the top. Correa takes it down, turns and shoots. But thankfully, Correa was in an offside position. So, I mean, you could say we got away with that one a little bit. But all in all, a pretty even game. And yeah, we got the only goal of the game. We came away with a 1-0 win. So to start off the season, we've had 5 wins and 5 clean sheets. As you can see here, look at that, that's beautiful. I guess it's technically 6 wins and 6 clean sheets to start off the season if you include that Community Shield win. And yeah, we've come out this season with fire in our belly. Obviously, last season in the league, it was a little bit disappointing. Obviously, the season before we finished 3rd, and then last season we only managed to get 6th place in a very condensed league season. There was games weekend and midweek pretty much every week throughout the season because obviously the World Cup took place over the winter, which obviously normally is an incredibly busy period, so all those games had to be scattered around the rest of the season. And also we had a run to the semi-final of the Champions League. But as you can see, today we do play Feyenoord first up in the Europa League. As you can see, there's our group. It's us, Trabzonspor, Feyenoord and Molde. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. So we've got Feyenoord, Molde, Trabzonspor, Molde, Feyenoord. I'm pretty confident we should win this group and it should be fairly comfortable. However, I am going to use this competition as more of a opportunity to rotate the sides just a little bit, and like I say, that first piece of rotation is going to come in the form of Ibrahim starting up top. We're going to get Leif Davis at left back. We're going to get Kelvin at right back. We're even going to start Garcia on the left hand side. We're going to start Mikic on the right hand side. Iribarren's going in the middle alongside Bogus. I'll even get Kene in. We'll get, what's his face? What's that centre back called? Where's he gone? I can't see him anywhere. I'm so sorry. Sistana, that's who you are. He's going to come in for Franceschi, actually. And also, speaking of Franceschi, he actually made his debut for Brazil, which you absolutely love to see. I mean, this guy, he's so good. I can see him being our starting centre-back for years to come, potentially even for the rest of this series. I think I took a bit of a risk signing him last season for 21.5 million. As you can see, started 28 games for me last season with a 7.01 average rating, and so far this season he's got a 7.2 across 5 games, and he's been such an important player for us pretty much ever since he signed. But let me just quickly sort out this bench. Who do I want on the bench? Obviously, I do need... you know what? I'm going to start McCalmont in the holding midfield role, and I'm actually going to start Kene alongside Sistana at the back. Montagno, you can get yourself on the bench in place of... Who am I going to give a rest to today? Let's give Calvin a rest. He deserves it. So, right, I think I'm pretty happy with that team. I'm a little bit nervous because obviously it's pretty much a fully rotated side. I don't know how they're going to perform, but I'm pretty confident. Obviously, if things go pear-shaped, I do have the option to bring the players off the bench. So it's Pavlenka in goal, Kenny and Sistana at the back with McCalmont just in front of them. Davis left wing back, Kelvin right wing back, Iribarren and Bogus in the middle, Garcia on the left, Mikic on the right, and Ibrahim leading the line. Can he get his first goal for the club today? I certainly hope so, but I'm not putting too much expectation on him. This guy I'm actually a little bit interested in. He looks quite decent. Sander Maas, 21-year-old Dutch central midfielder. He does not look bad at all, so he's potentially one to look at. Never know, might sign him. He might actually turn out to be not that good and I won't bother signing him. But anyway, let's get into the game. Let's give the fans a performance they're expecting of us here. Leif Davis didn't like that one. And let's get into it. And as always, as we do get into this game, if you do enjoy today's video, please do be sure to leave a like on the video. I really do appreciate it. It really does help me out. And subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And if you are new around here and this is your first episode, obviously, welcome to the channel. As always, there'll be a link in the description. As Mikic is going through on goal. Mikic scores 1-0, 4 minutes in. You love to see it. There's a link in the description for the entire playlist of this series if you want to go back and watch right from episode 1. Obviously, there's a lot of episodes to get through, so feel free if you want to. If not, I completely understand. It's quite a lot to commit to watching 38 episodes before watching this one. But as you can see, Mikic has got ourselves off to a fantastic start. 4 minutes, and he's been unlucky this season as Mikic. Obviously, he was so good for me last year, but the signing of Vignato was just he's just had to take his seat on the back burner for the time being. He's not really had many opportunities as Kelvin goes close, but Bilal makes a save in the final goal. Corner comes in and it is headed clear. McCalmont picks it up, goes across to Kene, and that is where the highlight is going to end. But so far, so good. Like I said, I'm expecting us to do... Oh, squeaky chair there. I'm expecting us to do well in this Europa League group. I'm expecting us to get through it pretty comfortably, even if I am just going to play, a team like this every single game. I've got more than enough faith in them to do what they need to do. As Mikic here, bringing it through the middle. Plays it off to Iribarren and to Davis out on this left-hand side. Gets the ball into Kelvin at the far post. It's a good header, but it just sneaks over the bar. Did the keeper have it covered? He probably did. He dived across towards that top corner to make the save, but obviously it was not needed as Mikic plays a corner in. It's headed clear, but Sistana picks up the loose ball, goes back to McCalmont. Sistana receives it back, goes to Kelvin, the right back, McCalmont, Iribarren, McCalmont, keeping possession really, really nicely here, looking for that ball. Ibrahim, can he score his first goal? Kelvin Ibrahim scores his first goal for the club, hopefully his first of many. And a very nice run and a very nice finish from him, to be fair. And oh boy, am I excited for this kid. Look at that. Uses his pace to get away from the defender. Slots it into the far corner with his weaker left foot. And he runs off doing his little Archer celebration. And what a way to get yourselves off the mark for the club. It was never a risk starting him. I don't know why I was worried. I love him so much. As we've got another highlight here. And so far, we've been a pretty dominant force here against Feyenoord. They don't know what to do. Kelvin takes it past one, takes it past two with ease, but this time he does actually get tackled. Somerville brings it forward, just plays it aimlessly up the field to no one, and Kenizet to intercept Iribarren. I mean, that's a poor ball, but Bogus picks up the loose ball. Kelvin with it out on this right-hand side. Goes to Ibrahim in the middle. Ibrahim hits the bar. Garcia picks up the loose ball. And Ibrahim just inches away from notching his second goal of the game and his second goal for the club. I'm hoping that this experience, playing in the Europa League for him will do him a world of good. Obviously, he's not really ready to play in the Premier League unless it's 10 minutes at the end of a game that are absolutely smashing, or like you saw at the end of last season, a game that has no real meaning, as I think we've scored again. No, it looks like it's offside. The referee has blown Sistano's in an offside position. But as I was saying, these Europa League games are a perfect opportunity for me to use Ibrahim alongside the EFL Cup games and the FA Cup games, which, even though I've won the FA Cup 3 years in a row, I actually would quite like to keep that going, but obviously there will be a time where our run of FA Cup wins will have to come to an end. So, but yeah, hopefully that's not this season. Who knows? Maybe we can win the FA Cup in every single season that we play of this save. Sistana is at the far post. He gets his goal, heads home for our third, just 10 minutes into the second half. And well, this is turning into a little bit of a demolition job at this point. All right, Bogus has the ball in the middle, and that's a poor pass out to the right hand side. Not really sure what he was going for, and Feyenoord now look to play their way out of trouble, and they're passing it around in some lovely little triangles here. Obviously, we are putting the pressure on them, and one mistake and we hopefully will pounce and capitalise. But so far, they're not looking like making that mistake. And as I say that, Ibrahim comes so close to nicking the ball off them. As Torre down this left-hand side goes back to Haps, inside to Mas, the player that I've got my eye on. I've set out my scouts for him. Going to find out if he's any good. Belabi scores. I was going to try and pronounce the name of that player. I'm not sure who it was. Is it Berghaus? I don't know. Oh, we've conceded our first goal of the season. Berghaus has a shot on goal. Pavlenka parries it into the path of Bellarabi. Feyenoord score, and we've conceded our first goal of the season. Our seventh game of the season, including all cup competitions. We've conceded our first as Mikic goes close, draws a decent save out of the man between the sticks for Feyenoord. Davis fouls Torre to prevent Feyenoord countering after our corner. And there's just 15 or so minutes left in the match. At the moment, I'm holding firm. I'm not making any changes. I want to rest as many of my regular starters as I possibly can. However, if Feyenoord do actually go on and score another goal here, I may have to make a couple changes, just try and solidify it a little bit as the cross goes past everyone. Torre at the far post, goes back across to Berghaus, hits the post, and Sistana clears it out for a throw-in. We're holding strong so far. I don't want to have to make any changes. I want to keep all of these players that are on the bench so they're fully fit for the league game against Aston Villa, and it's looking like we've done the job that is needed of us into the last minute of injury time, and there we go, full time, 3-1 win against Feyenoord. Very comfortable win in the end, pretty dominant win to be fair, and a well-deserved victory, but obviously the most important part here, Kelvin Ibrahim scores, and down here, Leeds United goalkeeper Yuri Pavlenko was finally beaten today, having previously gone 540 consecutive minutes without conceding prior to today's match, and Kelvin Ibrahim scored his first career goal for Leeds United. You truly, truly do love to see it. And with that being said, I've just remembered that I didn't actually show you the Premier League table, and it will come as no surprise that 5 games in, we are, of course, top of the league. And speaking about the league, we play Aston Villa next, and I'll see you for that in just a moment. Okay, and we are back for this game against Aston Villa, and interestingly, it looks like Liverpool have drawn another game, meaning that if we win today, we will be at least 3 points clear ahead of Everton, but I can't imagine that Everton are going to hold this this kind of form out for the entire season. But then again, neither will we. But obviously being 4 points ahead of Liverpool just 6 games in, occupying top spot would be, it'd be a fantastic situation to find ourselves in. However, obviously we're not in that situation just yet, and we are obviously going to have to be at our best here to get the victory over Aston Villa. And let me just have a quick little think about who I want to bring onto the bench in place of my goalkeeper, because I never put a goalkeeper on the bench. And also, I can't really not start Bastoni with how he's played so far this season. Look at that, 7.52 average rating. One of the best performers at the club already this season, and he's having a great start. So, the lineup for today, unfortunately, Maria is injured. He's not quite back fit yet, so Galeno will be playing on the left-hand side, but it's Pavlenka in goal, Franceschi and Bastoni at the back with Phillips just in front of him. Davies left wing-back, Lirola right wing-back, Bogus and Söderberg in the middle, Galeno on the left, Vignato on the right, and Montagno up top as that lone striker. And let's get into the game. Can we make it 6 wins from 6 in the league? Can we make it 6 clean sheets from 6 in the league? And it looks like Villa are deploying a 2-striker formation, meaning I am going to switch Phillips to a half-back to operate almost as like a third centre-back, almost in that holding midfield role, at least when we're defending. And the first highlight, just 3 minutes into the game, we've got a throw-in a dangerous position. The ball is played in, it's headed clear, as Bogus has it now on the edge of the box, goes back to Phillips. Finds Galeno out on this left-hand side. He gets tackled, but he wins it back. And now Davis, a great ball, picks up a great ball from Phillips, pulls it back to Galeno, who's in acres of space. The roller on the edge of the box goes for the volley, but it was a bit ambitious, and it sails wide of the mark as a free kick comes in from Söderberg's headed back across goal, and Louis Barry's actually scored an own goal there. Oh dear, poor Louis Barry. I thought that Franceschi had got on the end of it. We'll see here. Söderberg plays it in, Bastoni. It's a great finish, to be fair, from Louis Barry. Striker's instinct and all that. Is he? Yeah, he's playing up front today. He's number 6 as a striker, which I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of a striker being number 6. But we've got ourselves on the score sheet early on. And can we add to it? The roll down his left-hand side, plays it into Galeno. And this time, this time it is a Leeds player that has found the back of the net. Galeno on that left-hand side scores his first goal, hopefully of many, for the season. We know that he can score a lot of goals. We've seen it in the past. A great ball from Lirola from right wing back. Galeno heads it home with ease. And 10 minutes in, we're 2-0 up. We're cruising. Bastoni's made it 3. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Aston Villa do not know what to do. This already is turning into an absolute demolition job. What's that, 9 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, or 9 minutes 19 seconds on the clock when that ball found the back of the net to put us 3-0 up. Oh, poor Villa. I think this game is as good as over already. And are we going to add to it? Söderberg heads it over from about 10 yards out. And the highlights are just coming thick and fast here as we've got the ball again. Galeno's got a lot of space to run into, and run with it he is going to do. Goes inside, Söderberg on the volley. And that one goes wide of the mark. Oh, poor Villa. Poor Villa. They just don't know what to do. Right, Söderberg on the free kick. Franceschi's there. Is somehow it's cleared in some way, shape or form as Kenny's driving up this right hand side. He's got a lot of room to run. Davis is back with him. Ball inside. Finds a Villa man. They've still got the ball. Garner on it now. As he loses it, the ball is intercepted, and now we're going to counter. Vignato driving forward. He gets tackled, but Montagno picks it up. Goes back to Phillips. Cilarola got a lot of space on this right hand side. First cross is blocked, but he somehow gets it back. Galeno at the far post. But that one, again, has gone wide. Galeno unable to add to his tally. And this game, it's just slowed down a little bit. And by slowed down a little bit, I mean we've not scored a goal in 20 minutes. Now just 10 minutes until half time, and we're still on top of this game. Villa they just don't know what to do. Vignato down this right hand side, cuts inside, gets past his man, is taken down by Wiedwald. Got the penalty. Vignato is going to step up. He's going to take the penalty. Can he make it 4? Yes, he can. Makes no mistake. Right into the bottom corner. Fantastic penalty from Emmanuel Vignato. And we're 4-0 up. Jesus Christ. I mean, this is this is ridiculous. I mean, Montagno, 6.8. Shocking performance from him. But can Montagno get a goal? 4 goals and not a single one has come from my striker as of yet. As we've got the ball once again. Are we going to mount yet another attack? Are we going to pile on the misery even further for Villa? Davis is driving forward. He's got the pace to do it. He gets tackled, but Galeno picks up, takes past his man. Montagno's in the middle, and Montagno finds the back of the net for his first goal of the season. It's 41 minutes in, and we're 5-0 up. My goodness. I mean, let's watch this in 3D, shall we? Let's celebrate Montagno's first goal of the season. Oh dear, the defender's tripped. Great ball in from Galeno, well up from Montagno, heads it in off the crossbar, and there's going to be even more action before half time. I've done far too much talk in this episode. Can we just have 45 minutes of no highlights for this second half? Galeno drives forward, goes to Davis out on this left hand side. Can he find a man in the middle? Cross is blocked and cleared, but Galeno picks up the loose ball, and Phillips is on it now. Plays it safe, back to Franceschi, the centre back. Vignato's on it. Can he find Lirola? Got plenty of room. Goes inside to Söderberg. Back to Vignato. Lirola. Can he get past his man? I mean, now Aston Villa are going down to 10 men. Wiedwald's going to get sent off for a second yellow card. Oh, wow. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. It's just going from bad to worse for Villa. And another highlight. Are we going to make it 6 before half-time? Bogus is there. It's cleared. Davis, is he going to have a go? Davis does have a go. And it goes over the bar. And surely half-time is going to be upon us. Half-time is upon us. 5-0 at half-time. Villa have had 2 shots. 40% possession. I'm very pleased with your performance. Keep it going, lads. And now can we just have a quiet second half, please? Oh, and as I say that, we've got a highlight. Söderberg, Lirola out on this right-hand side. Got, one man in the middle, and Galeno heads it over the bar. Right, so far it's actually been a fairly quiet half, as this is only the second highlight, and we're 15 minutes into this second half. We're at the hour mark, as we've got the ball in defence. Bastoni goes across to his centre-back partner in Franceschi. Now Galeno, he's got Davis with him. He uses Davis. Can he take it past his man? He gets the ball into the middle. Bogus is on the end of it, and Mateus Bogus makes it 6, gets on the end of an Alphonso Davis cross, and this is doing wonders for our goal difference. Nice little cute finish there from Bogus with the outside of his left foot. Keeper got a hand to it, but couldn't keep it out of the back of the net. Right, let's make some changes. Let's get Alenya on. Alenya doesn't get much of a chance these days. Let's see if he can do anything. Let's give Mikic a little run on this right-hand side. Obviously, he played so well in the last game. Can he replicate it in the league? I mean, not that he really needs to do much, considering we're already 6-0 up. As I can't remember who that was. Davis, I think, went close. His header smashed off the bar. And with just over 10 minutes left in this game, I think Villa have probably given up at this point. I mean, if I was them, I probably would have done. Can we add another one to the score sheet? Or will Villa break our run of clean sheets? It'd be heartbreaking to lose our clean sheet run in a game that we're 6-0 up in against 10 men with 10 minutes left. But Soderberg nips in, steals the ball off the Villa man, takes it past one, pulls it back to the roller. Phillips on the edge of the box. He loses the ball to Garner. And now House plays it out to this left-hand side, and Davis picks it up pretty much unchallenged, and Elneny on the ball. Davis now in a lot of space on this left-hand side, pulls it inside to Galeno. Galeno shoots, Galeno scores, and all you can do is laugh. That makes it 7-0. And, this is one of the best performances I've seen from us in this entire series so far. Let's watch that in 3D. It was a very nice finish from Galeno. A lot of space, one touch, bang, top corner. Keeper literally did not move. He was just like, I'm not even bothered. As there's not long left in this game, and we've got another highlight as Villa on the ball. We've not seen them with the ball much in this game. Are they going to create something? Can they get themselves a consolation goal? So just playing it between midfield and defence at the moment. Go all the way back to the keeper. Coletta Carr on the ball now. He's pressured by Elneny. Goes all the way back to Pena in goal. Plays it forward. Connor Cody goes over the top, but Alphonso Davies is there to intercept it. It was a poor ball. And now, can we go forward? Can we grab ourselves an 8th goal of the game? Mikic, he's got Lirola in plenty of space with him, but he goes alone. He uses Lirola now. Goes inside, goes into the box. Galeno is there. Galeno scores his 3rd of the game, gets himself the hat-trick, and we're 8-0 up. I don't even know what to say at this point. This is phenomenal. Great header into the far corner, 8-0. And is that going to be all she wrote? It is indeed. My goodness, what a performance. 8-0. That is as many goals. In the previous 5 games this season, I'm pretty certain we'd only scored 8 goals. And we've just scored 8 goals today. 34 shots, 12 on target. 8 times the ball hit the back of the net. Only 2 shots in the entire game for Villa. 55% possession. That is one of the best performances I have ever seen from this team. Wow, look at that, 8-0. Goal difference, 16 goal difference, and because we've not conceded this season, obviously we had an 8 goal difference going into that game. That is it, simply great. Tony the Tiger vibes. Galeno on form with a 9.6 rating. I'm not even going to bother with the press conference. You can see there, Leeds United smash Aston Villa as run goes in. 6 matches won in a row. 2-0, 1-0, 1-0, 3-0, 1-0, and then 8-0. I mean, that's a little bit of an outlier, isn't it? And wow, that's absolutely phenomenal. Right, so with regards to the next episode, I'll probably play quite a lot before the next episode. I'm not sure. It may be Spurs, Bournemouth, maybe Everton, Brighton for the next episode. Like I said, I'm not too bothered about the Europa League. I'm more just going to focus on the league. However, to be fair, I could do Bournemouth, Trabzonspor, and then West Ham, Molde, or Molde, Sheffield United, just so you get to see us play each of our opponents at least once in the Europa League, and obviously that will take us a fair way into December. But yeah, I'll just kind of play through and I'll decide when I want to, when I think will be a good time to record the next episode. But anyway, that is where I'm going to finish off today's episode. As always, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and I'll catch you in the next episode.